the temple time today. It's really annoying that we live in such a technologically advanced age, and we still cannot unpress a button in a lift. I'm just grateful that they do not have pop-ups saying we value your feedback. Please tell us about your experience using this elevator. In some elevators, if you double press it undoes it. As the population goes up, the probability of having an original idea goes down. As technology, science, and design advance, the possibility of having new ideas goes up. Not true. The number of people on this earth has nothing to do with you having an original idea. An original idea means that you created it in your head. Even if someone else did too, you may be meant to say unique. Everyone wants to be a superhero until they're asked to put a mask on. If given a choice, most people would marry their childhood crushes compared to any model. The unemployment office is understaffed. Let that sink in. The GovTN made a speech yesterday. They are working on staffing and training, but a core group of callers are tying up the phone systems. In difficult cases, slow the system down. Taking a deep breath with your eyes closed feels better than with your eyes open. Now everyone is going to close their eyes and breathe deeply. Drug tests are the only tests where having less knowledge of the subject makes you more likely to pass. What if I do not know anything about birth control and take a pregnancy test? Dogs always expect us to share our food with them, but look at us weird when we get close to their bowl. I only give my dog some human food. If he let me eat some of his dog food, I pretend to eat out of my dog's bowl before I give it to him, because he's a husky and they have a pack complex. Im Alpha Doge Mothadaka. Fighting against a mosquito is what bosses in video games feel like when fighting the main character. Drug cartels are paying better taxes than Amazon because they want their money laundry look clean. Fun fact. Paying up to 50% of criminal money to launder it is widely accepted as part of the trade and readily accepted by those doing it. They're the biggest taxpayers worldwide. Source. I'm anti-money laundering analyst. Funny story. The business I work at has offices in Mexico, and we are not allowed to accept dollars anymore, but we used to. Once a guy came in with a bag of money to buy our seed. We sell vegetable seed. We tried to deposit the money at the bank, but the bank would not take it because it literally reeked of cannabis. They did not know what to do at first, but then a manager suggested running the money through a washing machine. The office was in a house, common practice in Mexico, that had laundry machines. They ran a load with the money and laid it all out to dry. After it was washed, they successfully deposited it. No problem. They literally laundered money. A hotel is technically just a vault to store unconscious bodies temporarily in the highest comfort available until they reawaken to migrate to another hotel. Beds are just storage for your body while your mind goes somewhere else. You have probably never seen your grandma jump. In Antarctica, a fridge would actually warm your food. Everyone is trying to get so technical and be right about thermodynamics, but no one is realizing the fridge would be in a nice warm building and would work normally. This bothers me in the winter. I'm paying to warm my house against the weather outside, then paying again to cool my fridge against the heat I'm paying for. Seems inefficient. It's ironic that a normal mask covers your whole face, but a face mask only covers half your face. If someone passes you on the right while driving, one of you is an idiot, or you are British, or loads of other countries that drive on the left. If you are the first person in a long line of traffic, you are the problem. Sneezing with a mask on feels like malark eating your pants with your face. Imagine vomiting. That's what scuba divers have to do if they're sick underwater, because your first instinct after vomiting is to take a deep breath. Can you expand on that? After vomiting, a person will reflexively gasp for air. If a diver removes his regulator to vomit, he may not be able to replace it in time and may inadvertently inhale water. Instead, a diver should hold his regulator in his mouth and vomit into the regulator mouthpiece. If you dropped an ant off a skyscraper, it would just have a nice view for a few minutes, then land and be on its merry way. Is this for real? I changed my mind about being human. An ant reaches terminal velocity at around 4 inches. Anything higher than that does not go any faster. So it will never naturally reach a speed that will kill it. Considering their eyesight, they probably will not be able to see much of anything. All things considered, it's pretty lucky we do not have to pay a subscription fee to have an email address. Probably because your personal data is valuable enough. If a service is free, you're likely the product. Exactly. It's like cows on a farm, amazed that they get free hay. We used to do. Free email addresses were a big deal in the 90s. My first email address was at Hotmail. Most people that I knew had AOL, Earthlink, JPS and so on, to which you lost access if you stopped paying for their service. Dropping your phone on the ground with the screen side down is the modern Scrodina's cat. Your phone is dead and alive at the same time. Scrodina's phone. Love it. Naked PR Hub single-handedly ruined the word hub and the black and orange color scheme. I used the scheme on a poster project for a laugh and nobody admitted to recognizing it. Uni was fun. Skin is the only vital organ that people do not freak out about when it gets cut, except for the fact that some people do. You can never see the entirety of any object. What if it's transparent? Mirrors ... There's still a backside and forth inside sides to a mirror. Well, I meant using one to view an object from behind ... Every room is an escape room. They just have varying degrees of difficulty. Your pet may have an accent. If you could walk through walls, you would probably fall through the ground as well. You can put anything on a pizza, and potatoes goes with everything. Yet potatoes on a pizza isn't not common at all. The word zebra is heard less and less after you become proficient at the alphabet. If anti-smoking ads said overpopulation is out of control, please smoke. Get your nicotine fix while helping the planet, less people would smoke. No, they would not. They are already well aware of the health risks. Smoking is the single best way to put the future generations ahead of yourself. Sacrifice yourself for the environment. If a masked superhero existed, the internet would figure out and expose their identity in a day. Hey, you know that superhero that saves people all the time and hides his identity so his nearest do not come to harm? Yes, of course. Let's ruin their life. People truly are/would be assholes if given the chance. You are giving internet way too much credit. Most likely they would identify the wrong target or turn on the superhero after a month or so. When you're on the bottom, the people at the top think you haven't not done anything to earn success. When you're on top, the people at the bottom think you haven't not done anything to earn success. The creator of the IQ test technically has the highest IQ, since he knows all the answers. Who said he was correct? Someone might have the correct answers, but the creator put it as wrong. He would have the highest score, but not actually the highest IQ. As far as I know, there are no right or wrong answers. Knowledge does not determine IQ. The tests are testing quick and complex thinking, so the creator is not necessarily better than the average. You only live once is also a really great reason not to do something dangerous. If you skip a rock into a lake, you could be the last person to ever touch it. Reminds me of a Charlie Brown strip where he skips a rock into a lake and Linus says something along the lines of that rock took 6 million years to get to this beach. Now it has to do it all over again. That's the temple time today. For a ton more tutorial, like, comment, and subscribe to the Smart Reddit Temple. Thanks for watching.